Hey Lyndon, so I got like 5 or 6 moves for you. Again, the idea here is we're not counting reps, we're not counting frequency. All of these should be just you sprinkle them in throughout your day when you can, where you can, however many you can. Keep it comfortable, keep it light. We're not necessarily trying to build a lot right now. We're mostly just trying to get through some movement patterns that just have been a little bit wonky lately, or as the case with the calf, some of them very long term. So I'm going to start with the calf, and we'll kind of go from there. The two that I like for the calf, probably the hardest one is going to be the calf raise. Again, you get your wedges, get your elevation. Now, when we were doing them bilaterally, we knew that the left was taking over and doing all the work, and that's kind of how life has been for the last 3 years, right? So the idea there is we do them with a stagger, and right now, all you want to do is pick a stagger where they're working about the same. So the left foot in front, right foot back, we'll put and then space them so you feel like they're doing about even work. And if you're feeling good, you want to even maybe a little bit more stagger than that. So maybe the right's doing 60-40. We want to put more emphasis on the right just because it's been so weak for so long. So full range of motion, not fast, just very deliberate calf raises, trying to really feel it in the belly of the calf, not necessarily way down low in the Achilles or anything like that. As far as repetitions, again, not big counting. We're not going for 50. My assumption is you're going to wear out before that. So we're just going to slight fatigue. If we go to slight fatigue, then you can do it a few times a day. If you go to maximum fatigue, you can't even lift your heel at the end, well then yeah, you're going to need some recovery. Maybe that's just once a day. So I'll leave it to you, but while we're kind of in the early phase, let's start with just, mild fatigue, but easily repeatable. All right? So I love that one. As you get better at that one, bigger stagger. Eventually, we're doing one leg at a time, but we know that right one's just not there yet. Another one for the calf. This one's less of an exercise and more just a good movement pattern. We know going down that stair, we're on the bottom step, just repeating this up and down. The right leg has to control that step, and right now it's plopping. So the idea is just maybe 5 to 10 reps. We're not doing a lot here. Just really smooth, really easy, with the right leg controlling, and then just go along with your day. I want that to be repeatable. I want every time you come up to a stair or a ledge or anything, or like you said, you have a little box like this at home, just get used to this movement pattern, all right? It's more that mind game. I know strength is a huge part, but it's more of you've probably, every time you've gone down the stairs for the last few years, it's been a little bit of a plop. So this is just controlling that movement. That's really it for the calf right now. Those two should get the job mostly done. For moving up our list here for the hamstring, I really liked the band curls. So face down. Again, I like you, rather than just being down like this, I like you up on those elbows. That puts that back in a better position. And then from there doing leg curls. Just make sure very low level band. If you get home and you start doing these and you realize that band is just too much resistance, then no harm in just doing leg only. But if a light band should be good. Again, we're just going to general fatigue. Don't take this too much. You're gonna feel that in the hamstring belly. You only need to do the right leg on this one. All right, for the hip, we were into that 90 degrees. Again, watch this angle. Don't let this knee bend too much. The more open this angle is, the more you're going to feel this in your hip. Turn a little bit, and then you're going down and getting a good stretch. Again, this is more of a position than a repetition, so just getting in this position and hanging out for a long time. I also really like, kind of opening up that, putting your back in that good extension position like we were talking earlier. Just the more you can do like this, the better. With that nice good arch in your back, good lean, great stretch for that right hip. That's gonna love it. And then really the last thing is just being in this position whenever you can. If you can spend 5 minutes like this, again, knock out some emails, watch a show, whatever you can do in this position, it just takes some pressure off of that back right now, which I feel like is it's nice because it's just going to reset all the sitting and car positioning that you're doing throughout the day. So love this position. Eventually this position can become a great base for, leg curls, leg lifts, rotation work, all these other things. But right now, just get in it and just give that back a rest. Again, want you to don't shy away from heat. If you want to use some heat, don't shy away from your workouts. Let's really drop the intensity. I was kind of thinking maybe on your next workout, drop your elliptical from 30 to 15, drop some of the intensity on some of those weights. But I think you're sound to do it all. We just don't want to push too hard too soon. The big progression is going to come in the calf with those heel lifts and hopefully going down that step. The hamstring here, curls with the band, and this hip stretch. Again, that might be a little more, just kind of take it easy for now because we don't know how angry that back's going to get. But I'm feeling pretty confident it's going to go down quickly. When we meet again in a few weeks, we will do, obviously we'll check the calf. We'll go to a little harder work if it can handle it then. Hamstring, same thing. We'll bump up that intensity level on the hamstring. And then any hands-on or anything we need for the back. But I'm hoping it's not, that'll be post-golf trip, so I'm hoping it's feeling pretty good by then. All right, man, that's all I got. Like I say, you're gonna get the wedges. If you need any other help with, obtaining equipment or kind of figuring out what the next step is, I know we talked a little bit about my pyramid here and kind of what the next step is. Again, this is all the moves we're doing here, low intensity but frequent. That's your daily or 5 days a week maintenance work you're already doing. The next step is, all right, what do I need to progress on? I'm thinking mobility, but that's your call. And then what's this look like? Is that a long hike? Is that basketball? Is that, a 10K? Again, getting way ahead of myself, but that's what I tend to do. So, all right, man, it was so good having you in. I appreciate it. And we'll meet again in a few weeks. Take care, brother. Bye.